5 guards on the rise over the last week or two, and these guys have really taken a big step in helping fantasy teams so far in the last few weeks. The first guy is Jordan Clarkson of the Utah Jazz. Clarkson, he's been on a hot streak of late, and on the season, he's ranked number 42. In the last few weeks for Clarkson, it's been very good for him. 20 points a game, 5.7 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 4.2 threes per game made, 100% from the foul line, and 48% from the field. So Jordan Clarkson, he's taking on that six-man role, and he's doing a good part here for fantasy owners. And obviously the Utah Jazz, I said this week I would sell Clarkson high because I don't think he's going to sustain these type of numbers. Last season, he only averaged 15 points a game, and this year he's hitting one more three per game. And from the foul line, he's shooting 94%. So Clarkson, if you picked him up a few weeks ago when I recommended it, good for you, because he's had 4 games in a row now. Over 18 points is Clarkson, and he's playing well. He's giving you other categories, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and he's getting threes the last few weeks. So Jordan Clarkson, he's been a good surprise and a player definitely on the rise this week at the guard position. But if you could sell him high and get something great for him, why not? The second player on the rise in week 5 is DeAngelo Russell of the Minnesota Timberwolves. D-Lo, he started off slow to start the season, but now he's getting things going with Karl-Anthony Towns, who's been out a while this season, up and down, and now in the last couple weeks, 24 points, 3.2 rebounds, 5.8 assists, 1.3 steals a game, 3.3 threes a game made, 72% from the line, which isn't great, and 44% from the field. So D-Lo, he's scoring the basketball. On the season, he's ranked number 71, and the last couple weeks, he's ranked number 50. So he's definitely moving up the rankings. Like I said, last few weeks, he's been getting it going after off to a slow start to start the year. Now he's hitting more threes. He's scoring the basketball more, and he's even helping in the steals category. So D-Lo, he's obviously got to get his field goal and free throw percentage up. I think he'll be fine. And this guy's a pure scorer and a player you took in the 4th or 5th round of most fantasy drafts for a reason. And right now, he's getting things going. The next guard on the rise is Duncan Robinson of the Miami Heat. Robinson, he was slow out of the gate to start the season, but now with the injuries, with Hero banged up and Butler, who's been on the illness list for a while, he's really stepped it up the last few weeks, is Duncan Robinson. 18 points a game, 3.2 rebounds, 1.8 assists, a whopping 4.5 threes a game he's making, 85% from the foul line and 53% from the field. So Robinson now, with a little bit of an expanded role and usage with the ball in his hands, he's making things happen, and he's making it rain from the three-point line. And Duncan Robinson, this is what we expected from him on the season. He's ranked number 75, but over the last few weeks, he's jumped up to the 48th rank overall. So Duncan Robinson, he's getting it going, and that's what happens. When you're a shooter, you're going to go in slumps, and then when you get hot, you're white hot, and that's what he's doing right now for the Heat and fantasy owners. So Duncan Robinson definitely on the rise. The next guard on the rise is Zach LaVine of the Chicago Bulls. LaVine, he's had a couple crazy games this season where he just exploded for big games. He's had a 45-point game, 2 games with 38 points and 39. And now on the season, he's ranked number 15th, but over the last couple weeks, he's averaging 32 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, 7 assists, which is surprising, a nice 1.6 steals, a crazy 5.2 threes per game, 86% from the line, and a whopping 57% from the field. So Zach LaVine, he's very efficient. He's not just a chucker, and this guy's three-point shooting has definitely improved from last season to this season, and even his field goal on the season's 49%, and over the last few weeks, he's 57%, and on the season, he's ranked number 15th, and in the last few weeks, he's the number 5 ranked player overall in fantasy basketball. So Zach LaVine, he's a stud, and he's definitely on the rise here in week 5, and the 5th and final guard on the rise is DeJounte Murray of the San Antonio Spurs. Murray, he's been a good ball player for the Spur team and fantasy owners, and on the season, he's ranked number 32 overall in fantasy basketball. And over the last few weeks, he's had some great stats: 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, which is great for a guard, 5.3 assists, 1.4 steals, 1.3 threes a game, 87% from the line, and his field goal 44%. So Murray, he's giving you a little bit of everything, especially at the guard position. And the last few weeks, he's ranked the number 28th player overall, so he's moving up the rankings. He's getting the job done, and he's helping this Spur team and fantasy owners who got him in the 6th to 7th round the most drafts. So that's a few guards on the rise here in week 5 of the fantasy basketball season.